What up, y'all? This your boy Kapital K, and right now y'all are tuned into the two Broke Twimbos.
We broke, we ain't got it. Broke, fat broke, we ain't got it. Don't spend no money, ain't got no clothes, ain't got no cars, ain't got no hoes. We broke. Ladies and gentlemen,
we're now listening.
1, 2, broke. We ain't got it. We broke.
Check. Setting set. Everything working. Reduce that volume some bit off. Right, yo. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Two Broke Twimbos. My name is Danny That Guy, a.k.a. Danias, a.k.a. The Only Guy, a.k.a. Your girlfriend probably pities me, a.k.a. Dan More. When you look inside my wallet, it's more like Dan Less. Phil is currently on the way. The combi he is in has broken down en route. So, look, we can't wait for him because surely progress must continue. But anyway, he's on his way just now. But in the building is none other than Kapital K.
What up, Danny?
What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, dog. Thanks for having me in, man.
Sharp sniper. Now look, I think you generally have an idea of what Two Broke Twimbos is, yeah?
Yes.
But it's pretty much just conversation.
Yeah.
So just go ahead, you know what I mean? Talk about whatever's on your mind.
Absolutely. Censored, uncensored?
Look, we're going to censor you if you do cuss.
Okay.
So,
all right, cool.
You know what I mean?
All right.
But yeah, we try to keep it clean. But if you know,
all right,
if you feel the passion and the viva
and the might,
exactly,
got you.
Over, you know
got it.
So yeah, pretty much we're gonna figure out what's going on, what makes you tick, where you been, where you going, etc., etc.
All right.
And we're also going to ask your view on world-changing and important matters. For example, which side does the toilet roll, and other such world-changing.
We have the answers for everything.
Of course. Yeah.
We broke.
So look, before we get into it, I just want to bring up a few things. First of all, on Two Broke Twimbos, we've just put up a whole bunch of video content. In fact, we've actually got very, very good with it. A couple of videos come up this week, a couple of videos last week, and we got some more coming through. So head on over to the YouTube page. Just subscribe, actually, so you can always stay in touch with the stupid videos that we put together. They're actually very embarrassing. Every time we put them, we're like, oh, gosh, can't believe this is going out into the internet for the whole world to see. But hopefully it makes you laugh and all of that. Yeah. So, my man.
What's up?
You're in the country?
I'm in the country. I'm home.
Why?
Just to take a break from the music industry.
You've been working, Brad.
I have been,
If you're Instagram /Snapchat
But you know my Snapchat is stupid. It's so stupid because it has nothing to do with my music. My Snapchat has everything to do with everything except my music.
Dude, you keep posting up videos of like random people twerking in the kitchen or bottles balanced weirdly. I don't know, right?
Dog, because I'm just an idiot like that. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool, man. But yeah, it looks like you live in the life of a rapper, bro.
Hey, I won't lie, man. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying my life down there in Cape Town.
Right.
Yeah.
I think let's just, if we can go all the way to the beginning, because I mean, we know we've heard your stuff, and like people who follow Zim Hip Hop have obviously heard of Kapital K and what he's been doing, etc., etc. But where did it start, man? I hear it started a long time ago.
Yeah, man. On that note, it started when I first came back from the States, when my dad plugged me with the late Fortune Muparutsa.
Yeah.
Was amazing producer, by the way.
So wait, so your dad is the one who pretty much pushed you?
Yeah, he's the one that got me into the whole music thing, because back in the States, we used to back when VCRs was like the ish, we used to put like the VCR on top of like the big screen TV. Yeah. And then he'd put like a tape of Tupac in there doing the whole hit 'em up, the whole hit 'em up video when Coolio came out. So we used to just memorize all those lines just in front of the TV and just vibe to it. And that's how rap pretty much grew on me. And then Little Bow Wow came out, now known as Shad Moss. He came out, and then he just gave us
really known, really, but okay.
Yeah, man, he came out, and then that was the inspiration. Like, oh, if he can do it, then I can do it. And pretty much from there, then my dad took over as soon as we landed, because he obviously, public figure, so he knows people's, and then he plugged us all together.
All right, so Fortune, then what?
Fortune, then we recorded that track Let's Party, and then we did Schoolboy.
How did Let's Party go?
Hey! I still remember my verse, dog. I'll never forget it.
Like 10 when you wrote
it? I was 9 when I wrote it, 12 when I recorded it. Like, dog, I wrote it while I was in the States, in the hallway at home. And then I came here and I just laced it. That verse has says nothing about anything. I just talk about basketball. Dog. Do you remember that verse?
I remember that, man.
Lilkeith. Don't be a chicken, don't even play a hate, because when it comes to the court, I never miss, always make. About to bust a move on you, call shake and bake. You gonna open your legs where the ball comes through, number 22. It was crazy, man. It was a good time, yo.
I take it when you were 12, you didn't get the full meaning.
Punchlines and all of that. No, I was literally describing what happens on the basketball court.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
you know?
I'll make you open your legs, shake and bake.
Straight up.
All right, Lil Keith back then, Brad.
Yeah, dog.
Hi, man. I mean, you actually got a bit of a buzz.
Do you know what's crazy, dog? That was almost 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You're old.
It's my birthday, October 22. I'm getting older, man.
Yeah, you're
getting
old,
older.
Brad.
Getting older.
All right, man. But then, like, okay, so you had the whole What was it? Major players.
Yeah, major players. But they were homies. But then the media tried to act like I came in to steal their light because they were the ones holding it down with, you know. Yeah.
You guys didn't you like hook up with them or
no?
Like?
We didn't really hook up. I remember I was also young compared to those guys. Yeah. Also, you kind of think about it, you know. Those guys were like what 17, 18 when I was like 12. So it kind of didn't make sense, and they were also on fire then. It was also their moment too. So we're just in different lanes.
I think Fortune, obviously because of his name and his links and whatever, that's pretty much what opened up a lot of doors, yeah?
Correct, yeah. He had the record label Wheels of Fortune, and that was really big here.
Yeah, but I mean, was hip-hop big in Zim? What you were doing was hip-hop.
Correct.
But with kind of a little bit of the flavor that was hot at the time, you know what I
Correct.
mean? The whole
that we are on this sound was like a war cry sort of, yeah.
So I mean, what was the response to?
It was great, man. I mean, we toured, like that's what's crazy, and we sold. How many copies did we sell? We sold 35,000 tapes. Huh. I remember selling the tapes. They were like $500 Zim each, and we went from Gweru to Kwekwe to Walo Kadoma. We were everywhere, dog, and we sold like all these tapes out the boot at school. It was crazy.
Like after performances or what?
Yeah, we used to do like little 7-minute performances. We jump into what was the name of that shop that used to be opposite Greaterman's? Is it Harbor? No.
Barbers.
We used to do shows like in Barbers. We used to do shows like in places like that, all these events. Like real young, man. Selling these tapes, man. So it was quite an interesting time, bro.
All right, dope, man.
Yeah.
Dope. All right, so 35,000 tapes.
Imagine.
That's actually quite impressive. Well, it wasn't an album, was it?
It wasn't really an album. So what my dad did was he was like, okay, cool, you got 2 dope singles, Schoolboy and Let's Party. We'll call the tape Let's Party. But what we'll do is we'll have those 2 records. We'll have remixes of those 2 records and then 2 instrumentals. So that's 6 tracks on that CD, on that tape as well.
All right, and 35,000 of them for $500 Zim each.
Yep.
Balling. All right, man. So then those 2 tracks come out. You get the buzz from them, the radio, whatever. And then what happened?
Yes. Then I get back to school, and then all the girls obviously like, oh my God, this guy, you know. And then I did that. Yeah. So now that worked to my advantage now because think about it. So now that was grade 6, grade 7.
Yeah.
So now I'm going into high school. So I went to St. John's College, right? So now me coming into John's College, I have to pave my way into that culture because everybody comes from the prep.
Yeah.
You get it. So now there's already a brotherhood which has now moved from here to here. Yeah. So now I had to come in here and be like, who is this guy? Like, so the first few weeks at John's College were pretty tough until guys realized I could rap. Yeah. They realized I could play ball. And then next thing you know, we realized all our parents know each other. Then it's like, cool. We're all one.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's surprising me that you're saying that your dad was pushing you for this because you know how Zim parents are about this kind of thing. You know,
absolutely.
No, my son, you must either be a doctor or an accountant.
Those two.
No.
Those two.
Nothing. A lawyer, maybe, but doctor or accountant. Hey, guitar, what?
What? Never.
So I mean, like, you know, whereas every other parents, all other parents are pushing their kids, you know, for school guans and
correct,
and you know, pass your exams, monangu, that you can become the best accountant there is. Your dad was like,
no. But here's the thing now. Like with me, my dad is very strict on school. My mom is very strict on school. I just balanced them really well, the school and the music. So I'd still go to school, get my grades, and do whatever.
How many units did you get?
That's 2002. How many units did I get? I got 7. Shauna killed me.
Right.
Shauna killed me. I think I got a terrible score for Shauna.
Cool. I got 7. I think.
Yeah.
1113. 11. No, that's.
I think I got something like that.
1114.
I got
can't
something like that, Danny. I think so. Yeah, I got 7.
remember. All right, cool. So high school, still rapping?
So high school was still rapping, man. So now I'm encouraging my friends to rap. That's when I got Sororo is now rapping. I got
Sororo was rapping.
Yeah, Zororo was nicer than me, dog. Zororo was nicer than me. What?
Zororo Makamba.
What? Kills was nicer than me, yo. So we did this thing called the Green Album.
Yeah.
Obviously, we did the Green Album, and that just gave us popularity in high school. And then we started that. Then George just caught on, Pete House, and then everyone just started rapping, and then we started creating these like little rap beefs and whatnot. People were just targeting us because John's Boys, we're a bit ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that a couple of times. Yeah. I don't think there's any truth to it.
Tell him, Danny. Tell him.
Get out of here, man.
Tell him.
We're spoiled as hell. No, but I mean, like, so this was just school, right?
Yeah, this is just school. Yeah. So, and then eventually I met Tags, 2005, and then me and Tags clicked, and then boom.
Dude, 2005 is like years later. So that entire after you did your 12-year-old music, whatever, you pushed like 10 years of not doing anything. Okay, not 10 years.
No, that's
like
not 10
5
years.
years. Okay.
Yeah, like 5 years. So now it's literally school. Because now I'm now in John's College. I'm now settling in. I'm now getting a feel of it, starting to meet more people, and focusing on making sure that I get the grades, and all that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So 2005, met up with Tex. So up till 2005, there was Jack. There was nothing going on.
There was nothing. Like, we were literally I was just being a kid, man, to be honest. Yeah, being a kid.
Good stuff. Okay, so 2005, met up with Tags. Everyone seems to meet up with Tags somewhere in their music career, bro.
He's like that adapter, man. He's that dude. He's just that dude.
What did you do with
Not
Tags
that
in
guy.
2005?
I recorded. It's crazy. I recorded. Tags sold me a beat, which I recorded on, called "The Kid Is Back." The kid is back. The kid is back. The kid is back. That was like me coming back. I did that. Little did I know, Tags sold that same beat to Gore. That's how I met Gio. We had the same beat, like, and paid for it and everything. That's how I met it. Then I was like, late. But then Gio's such a cool guy, so I couldn't get mad. Yeah, and then we recorded a mixtape called "Fresh Out the Oven." That was me and Tags, which was really dope, by the way. Did you listen to it?
I haven't.
I should play those throwbacks. They're really dope. We did that, me and Tags duo mixtape, and then that's when now things started spreading. When we're now more mature and stuff like that. And then, man, it gave me my confidence too.
You didn't really have that like connection to radio that you had with Fortune, you know what I mean? Or the connection to the industry like that.
Like I wasn't even plugged up like that. Like my mind wasn't thinking connections like that. I was literally so drowned in high school rap that I didn't care about radio and all of these things. Like I wasn't really about that at the time. Because also things happened in my life as well where, domestic stuff that happened at home, and you also kind of lose the spirit and shit and ish like that. So dog. So all that came into play. But then I
think I heard you rap about that on one of your songs.
Yeah, I did get emotional on Toss'em.
Okay. So 2005, you got with Tags. You put out this tape called "Fresh Out the Oven." Response? How did that go?
Amazing. It was really dope.
Like from where?
Now, see, Tags the one that gave me my name, Kapital K, by the way. He's like, yo, we can't call you Lil Keith anymore. Doesn't make any sense, bruh. You're in Form 3, what? We can't call you Lil Keith no more. What about Kapital K? And I was like, why? Then he told me his reason. I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. And then, boom.
What was the reason?
You see what I just did there? I'm creating a question, guys. I'm creating a question. Catch me. Cause
all right, yes, Mr. Kapital K. What was the reason for your choice of the name Kapital K?
On that note, Danny, commercial break, guys. We'll be back in 2 seconds. No.
Stay tuned.
So what he said was,
Sty, you got your phone's ringing. Do you want us to pause for you?
We can pause
if you want. It could be important.
That's probably not.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Right.
That was Star, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, back to
mic.
No, I'm good.
Here you go. Here's the mic.
Say hello to everyone, Star.
Wait, I haven't turned on your mic. Can you calm down? Okay, say hi to everyone now.
Hi, everyone.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that is a female.
Oh, my word. Are we really doing that?
Anyway, going Cap, yeah.
Where was I? Okay, so he was like, we should call you Kapital K. Why? Your name is Keith, so there's the K.
No.
Imagine.
That's where the K came from?
Imagine.
Whoa. Mind blown, man. Okay.
And then it was like, oh, no, your dad has a lot of money. Your dad has a lot of capital. So we'll just call it Kapital K with a K. That's literally how the conversation went. I said, all right.
I really thought it was gonna be like really profound, you know.
Nah, dog. That's literally how it went.
Like, you know, you've grown from being lowercase when you were young,
Yeah.
and then you've grown from lowercase to uppercase. When you're now a grown man who makes music. So from Lil Keith to Capital Keith, but with the K, so Capital K.
Yeah, just remove the ETH.
So from now on, if everyone asks you that story, just go with that
I'm
one.
gonna do that one. I swear. I like that one.
All right, man. So fresh out of the oven was with the moniker Capital K.
Yes, and that's how people started knowing Capital K now.
Okay.
And then when they started knowing Capital K, they'd see the face and then they'd remember Lil Keith
Okay.
from the video.
You mean you look the same as you were when you were 12?
I actually do. I actually do. I was a yellow bone then, though. So
yeah. Okay.
hello.
Moving past that unfortunate statement. All right. So fresh out the oven, got a lot of hype. You got some feedback from it. People loved it. Did it get any radio play, any features anywhere, any?
Not really. It just literally spread amongst our peers. That's how I started to get to know all these other artists in the industry. Started knowing who was who and whatnot, and getting into that. What?
Okay.
You know?
Cool. So then that's 2005. You were still in high school.
Well, I think that's more progressing into 2007, 2008. Yeah, just throughout those 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were out of school by then?
I finished school 2008.
2008. All right.
Yeah.
So instead of studying for your A-level exams like other responsible people, you were
Rapping?
Rapping. Yes.
I was rapping and doing both. Yeah. And dealing with other things. But yeah.
I feel clumsily walking in. Please take a seat. We've just been discussing with Lil Keith here. No way. So Kapital K here was really outlining the history from being Lil Keith when he was 12 years old and rapping about spreading people's legs.
What? At what age? What is this?
At 12, yes.
Also out here.
We're grinding, chasing our dreams.
Shake and bake. And then, until 2008 when he was writing his A-level exams in lyrics.
Boston all day. You know what I mean?
All right, so out of school, and I mean, probably that's when you would probably have thought, like, take it extra serious, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Pretty much, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
So 2008, you leave school, and then what?
Did a gap year. So I was chilling with my mom at the farm, helping her get things together again. And then 2010, I enrolled in college in Cape Town. When I got to Cape Town, that's when... So now, with Tags, remember? Tags has Showtime.
Yeah.
Tags started Showtime. And we were there in the beginning. So it was me, Tags, Tapi, also known as Andre, Ding, Gore.
What happened to Andre?
He's in Australia, man.
Yeah, he's an Aussie.
He's not singing no more.
No, he's
Doing fashion
he's wrapped it up.
and marketing and whatnot.
Yeah, he's wrapped it up. So we were Showtime.
Yeah.
We were Showtime, and then Gore was in Cape Town. Our manager at the time was also in Cape Town.
Subu.
No, not Subu. What's his Zorazai?
Oh.
Yeah, he was also there. And then I moved to Cape Town, and then we just consolidated it from there.
Phil,
What up,
did you know that Sororo was once a rapper?
Oh, yes. I knew this. I heard through the grapevine, aka Tawanda, that this youngin used to drop some bars in the streets. As you might even recall on one of Kapital K songs, he's dropping some ad libs there for Lil Keith there. They don't see you, K.
You
They
know
don't
me.
respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay.
Keezy. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So please tell us more. Right. So you hooked up with Showtime.
Yeah.
And pretty much that's when you.
Yeah, that's when me and Andre started doing tracks together. The chemistry was flowing. And then I kind of felt like where Showtime wanted to go and where I wanted to go were like two different places. Then I left the group. I went solo. But very cordially. Is that a word?
Yes.
Right.
Cordial, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
You know that lime drink that you use to dilute whiskey.
Okay, that one. Yes.
Cordial. All right. Cool.
So I went my own way because I was in beast mode. I just wanted to grind. I wanted to record all day. I wanted to go out, meet people. I wanted to do that, and I kind of felt I was being held back a bit. So
Oh,
I left and went my own way.
They were more like, yo, let's play FIFA 12 right now, real quick.
Yes, certain
He's
things
going to
like
spread
that.
his wings.
Yes,
Get
I
up
want-
there.
All right. But you were in Cape Town, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool,
yes.
cool,
yes.
cool,
yes.
cool. So what was the first track, solo track, post Showtime that was actually noticed? If you know what I
That
mean.
was the AKA remix to Victory Lap.
I remember that well.
Yes,
I remember that.
that was the one.
That's actually where I first came into contact with your music.
That was the one, because now I had traveled around. I'd met a lot of people, and now I'm starting to meet the right people in the industry. And then I met C Live, and then me and C Live was just like brothers, yo. We still are. And then I did that remix, and then he put it on his radio show, and then that was how it happened. And then now word started spreading. Yeah.
Cool. I don't know much about C Live, I have to be honest.
Very good guy.
Good guy. He's dealing with some drama right now. but
Yeah, he's got
What
a lot
happened?
of animals, but
Tragedy,
he's,
bro.
he's a good guy,
Family
man.
tragedy, but
Yeah.
he's a good guy, man. Good. Shout out to Clive. Good looking out.
Shabalala.
That's where you got C Live. You guys are clever with these names, eh? Did you know that the K in Capital K stands for Keith?
What? You serious?
Yeah.
How did he come up with that?
Fans really think these things through, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
Guys, it took me a year to figure that out, guys.
Alright, man. So,
Yeah.
Victory Lap, the remix, or the
Yeah.
the
It was the
Capital K
unofficial
version.
remix,
Yeah.
unofficial remix. But I knew what it would do because I know that the industry in SA, people weren't brave enough to do it. So I had to like get the beat, loop it, and then add some kicks and some other ish into there, and then just put it out. Then it ended up making it onto radio and stuff like that, which was cool. Pretty cool.
It got more than the one play, obviously.
Yes.
Dope. Okay. No interviews came out of that?
A lot of interviews
no
came out of
beefs?
that. A lot of there was proposed beefs that came out of that. But fast forwarding, AKA and I we actually cordial now. We're actually very cool. He's actually a very cool guy. I realize we're actually very alike. That one would be a John's boy.
It is
I
a
swear
big
to
deal.
God.
I feel like we should, we don't
We
want
should
to.
address this issue.
Okay, let's address it.
Yeah. So, like, what was
So here's the thing. That track wasn't a diss track.
Of course.
But people made it seem like it was a diss track. Is because I think in the song I say I didn't ask for permission for the beat, but I still did it anyway. I buried it. I said AKA killed it.
Hold on. Sorry. The irony of someone taking a beat, not asking for permission, and then dropping a track.
Which is construed as a diss track.
Ironic. Composure. Okay, carry on.
So yeah.
Speaking of which, Anati's in town this weekend. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Cool guy, by the way, as well. So what happened was in that song I actually say AKA killed it, but I had to resurrect it and bury it again. I don't know why people found that like it was like me taking shots at AKA. Then that's how that started.
You didn't say
Then Slicker
anything
gets
else.
on it and these guys get on it. Then JR tweets about it, and then it just seems like it's the wrong thing to do. But AKA actually tweeted at me saying, I just heard the remix. Well done, brother. That's exactly what his tweet said the day he heard it.
All right.
But media, you can't control it, man. You can't control it.
These bloggers and podcasters and journalists,
Nah,
they're just
man.
disgusting,
You
you know?
can't control it.
Pathetic.
You can't control
random
it.
people, really.
Yeah, the West, the scum of humanity. You know, the dross under your shoes when you come from a public
Dish
toilet.
rag. Dish rag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you wipe it and then you flash it and then you pick it up from the other end at the Harare,
Yeah, that is a
toilet
blogger.
wax.
Yes.
That is a blogger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
disgusting,
disgusting.
really. So,
Yeah.
I mean, did he take...
So now this is what happened. So I MC. I'm now the voice of the Club Coco, the official voice of Club Coco. So what happens is we book all these artists and DJs that come down, right? All these artists that do come down, I'm obviously close with them. So when AKA came down for the first time, we booked him. We sat we had a good time in the club, and then the next morning we sat and had breakfast, and we're just talking about this whole thing. Very cool cat. He didn't think anything of it. He knows the game. He's very wit. So it's nothing, man.
Cool, I see you.
But people like beef, dog. It's entertaining. It's
know.
entertaining. It's entertaining.
Look, I mean, we're just trying to break new ground here.
Mm-hmm,
Want people to hear things they've never heard before.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I would imagine because AKA portrays this, I don't know, this very abrasive kind of dude, which he probably isn't. You know what I mean? But a lot of people feel that way, or it makes it seem that way. I would imagine that a lot of people would have been, yo, here's another dude to take into our camp who hate AKA. Like, you didn't get people who wanted to do like a diss track or who wanted to team up and get at him or whatever?
Ironically not. No, nobody. I mean, but people respect his craft. I mean, the guy is talented. And I think his abrasiveness or whatever persona he puts on, it works for him because it's backed by talent, man. It's not like he's whack. He's actually dope.
This is 2013?
That was, which one?
The Victory Lap remix.
No, 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
So even back then, like, who would hate on AKA because he was still the new cat?
Yeah, and he was
still rolling with Tibbs.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay, cool,
Exactly.
cool. All right, so now you're on SA Radio.
Yes.
Vane.
Yo, SA Radio is amazing. It's actually, SA is actually, it's very similar to here. It's just that there's a better structure nationwide. You get it? But so yeah, any track I have or anything that I want to do, I just call up my plugs and then we do the procedure and then we get the tracks in rotation, man. We get the tracks in rotation. So now a lot of people do know the name. A lot of people.
So
and they're just waiting for that one. Okay, yeah.
Victory Lap then.
So Victory Lap, then what did I do? I released a mixtape called Mixtape Monster, which just had a whole bunch of remixes because now I was known for doing remixes. Started snapping on people's records, kept doing that, building the buzz. After that, I'm obviously still in school. Then I did Toss 'em. I released Toss 'em.
The other side
that
of
was
me,
now my
Phil.
emotional side where
Really?
people were like, yo, stop talking about this, that, and the third, yo. Let people feel your heart. Get at their hearts. That's why that mixtape is emotional. Very emotional.
Okay.
Very emotional. That's when I started learning how to now break down my emotional side in terms of rhymes because I always felt like I didn't want to tell people about what goes on in my life like that. Yeah. With some mentorship that I was going through.
Who was mentoring?
Ex tight homie. I won't say his name. But yeah, he was actually a good guy.
He's dead.
No, he's alive.
Did he die?
He's alive, but he was shady. I told you about him.
Tense.
Well, I mean, why? Yo, we have like 3 listeners, bro. Ain't no one gonna hear this. You know?
Really? Is that how? Yay! Y'all booked me for the 3 listener show.
Yeah, so those 3 listeners are valuable, though. You know.
Damn, yo, that
that study
better.
marketing. You know this, bro. We're going for that high echelon demographic, bro.
Okay. No, his name is Tendai Shamu. I grew like we were tight, like brothers tight. Then things happened. He ripped me off, scammed me, and did this, that, and the third. But he also helped me develop my writing skills.
Why Tindo?
So yeah,
Man.
Shit.
that's how things happened.
It's sad, you know. It's sad when you're partnered up with someone who's not trustworthy, you know.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's very difficult.
trust is hard to
work,
find,
you know what I
dog.
mean? I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, don't
Working with
I?
an untrustworthy person.
Yeah, a partner
You really
who's
don't want to
lazy,
see-
unproductive.
Never want
Yeah.
him around because
Yeah.
he's late to important interviews.
Yeah,
Has all sorts of excuses.
all sorts of.
It's very
excuses.
annoying, really. But
Yeah.
but you know, sometimes you just have to
Sometimes
fight
you
through it.
persevere. Like
Yeah.
somebody doesn't bath regularly. Room always smells like soggy
Yeah,
socks.
yeah. There's always that room in college, man. That one person whose
Yeah.
room smells like wet socks, dog.
Yeah, you know that dude never does his dishes.
Yeah. There's always that guy. Damn that guy.
Damn that light-skinned bigot bastard. Anyway, back other side of me. Yeah, actually, other side of me. That's when I got wind of you because I was dealing a lot with Dutch. I think Dutch did a few tracks in that item.
Yeah.
Then he sent me through some. I was like, this dude is dope.
Didn't he executive produce the whole thing? Or?
No, he just produced. He just gave me a few records. Yeah, he gave me a few records.
Nah,
But he was the major producer on the tape.
Sent
Yeah.
me a few items. I was like, yo, this is dope. And then that's when we kind of got in touch. And then after that, now I'm trying to remember, you did that joint over Emilio Rojas beat.
What was it called?
I think it was
Dun, dun, dun,
that
dun.
Breaking Point beat.
What was that name of that beat?
Damn it, I remember. But anyway, it was
Then it started like, "This is when we come out." The fans when they run.
yeah.
out.
You're basically saying like you're Harari's best, Zimbabwe's best.
Yeah.
yeah. That's when
Freaks
people,
and Geeks. There you go.
There we go. That's
Boom.
when that's when peeps
Yeah.
were like, who's this Kapital K guy? Then he dropped the high video, which is a nice video.
Thank
what's
you.
What's up with the demons in that video though? Like that,
But the demons in there.
like that smoke thing that turns into a skull, and then
Serious? I didn't see that. What do you mean?
it's your video, bruh.
I didn't see no skulls in that
You
video
know that
for
part where
real.
the dude's laughing at the end? Like
Yes.
that Michael Jackson laugh from Thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smoke turns into like a skull.
Serious.
And my mom's
Bruh, it's your video, bruh. I mean,
Serious. I didn't notice, guys. I swear I didn't notice.
No, but you know what? I also feel the same because sometimes I see videos up of myself. I'm like, what the? Phil, please. Can you speak to your video editor, please?
Dude, you've always been that ugly. There's nothing you can do.
No. Filters or something, please.
Shots. Shots on shots
Yeah,
on shots.
we see you've been making steady progress in the South African scene. How would you compare the South African hip hop scene to what's going on in Zim right now, man?
I mean, they have a big support system back there. Do you know what I mean? Like, they have a very big support system. They have, big mega structures in place that also benefit the music industry and the people involved in it. And it's on a multi-genre platform. So I meant. So it's definitely better, but it's also more invested that side than it is this side. Yeah.
I was just having a conversation with someone about the fact that SA hip hop blew up. 5 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah, is that about right?
Nope.
4 years
For rap,
For hip hop,
rap, yeah.
I'd say like hip hop when it really started making major waves in SA, when brands were like, yo, we need to get on this, is like 2 years ago. The time,
Yeah, because brand association was about 2 years ago.
just around the time Casper hit the scene, that's when brands started waking up, and then Casper did what he did.
And
then
signed those deals, yeah.
The last 2 years,
more than just-
even now, like you look at Coco, 2 years ago, how many acts were house compared to hip hop?
Yeah, that's actually very true.
So 2 years ago, and the reason what I'm trying to get at is not necessarily brand association, but in terms of the masses.
Yeah, I think like what he's saying, like that whole Casper thing. You have to understand, in South Africa, right? There's how many million people? Is it 53? Or is it 15?
It's close to 60.
Close to 60 million, right?
now.
60 million of these people, not 60 million of these people, about, let's just say 80% of these people didn't have a voice. The ones that really love hip hop or whatever didn't have a voice until Casper came on. Because you have your AKAs, you have your Coolie Chanas, you have your Double HPs, you have these guys, right? But AKA is so Sala, right? He's very Sala. So he can't appeal to that guy in Khayelitsha who's chilling in the hood all day, right? And speaking freaking Zulu or Xhosa, right?
Yeah.
Then you got, what's this guy's name? Coolie Chana.
The Motswako guys.
Yeah, he's a Motswako guy, but he's not as current. Like, he makes good music, but it's not
For the older guys.
Yeah, it's for the older guys. It's not so current, like for the youth, like that. Then Casper comes in and he's got this amazing hook, and he's speaking about the ghetto and all these. He speaks to these people directly, and they didn't have that voice. Just like when Kara came in, that whole Skanda type music, dog, it speaks to all these people, and that's why it's huge, and it traveled so fast. All
right, so let's say 2 years ago. So pretty much. If you were doing hip hop and you'd already sort of established yourself with the names and the people who were doing it, and you made the connections, you knew Casper, you knew AKA, you knew Coolie Chana, you know what I mean? Before it really had blown up to be.
I didn't know them like that. You know what I mean? I only knew a few people.
But just to have them.
Yeah,
my point is, if you were in that position, then all of a sudden hip hop is the big thing in SA right now. You know what I mean, if you're in that position. You're automatically a name to be listened to. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Automatically, you can already organize the feature you need. You can organize the radio interview. People are gonna listen to you. You know what I mean? Whereas someone who's just now probably is like, yo, hip hop is big. Let me start doing Let me start bringing out my stuff. Let me put out my mixtape. Let me put out my track. Whatever. You're not gonna get that many ears because there's already established names and established connections and networks.
There is a power circle, by the way. There is like a power circle. Yeah.
Yeah. So like in Zim. Let's talk about Zim Hip Hop, for example. Let's assume it's going to take another 5 years for Zim Hip Hop to be a big thing to the masses.
That's ambitious.
Let's just assume. You know what I mean? If someone who's working at it now and who's making the connections now and who's already putting out his mixtapes and already has the ear of a couple of radio people and a couple of other people and gets booked for a couple of gigs and whatever, then there's going to be that one dude that comes out and does a Casper. You know what I mean? And he's pretty much going to take it to the masses. And now all of a sudden everyone's listening to hip hop and they forget about dancehall or whatever it is. You know what I mean? If you're already in there, it's like everyone who's doing hip hop right now is going to be the big names.
Yeah, correct.
And then everyone who comes in after that is going to struggle to get into
Absolutely.
that. So the way you're describing it to me is like you sort of you did the work at the perfect time.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta thank the guys that got me into Coco, because that's how I know everybody on a personal basis now. Coco opened 2 years ago, right? So what happened was, Kong, Harem, all these big clubs.
Stefan
It's Stefan's club. Stefan owns the club. So what happened was they were looking for an MC, an artist to come and be an MC at the club. So that's when my name came up, and they were like, "Yo, this definitely has to be the guy who's got the voice, he's got this, that, and the third." So now when I got in that position, these guys started booking all these DJs to come down. And then now I got to know them personally, because when they come down, I'm the guy they come to. "Oh, you're the voice. Yo, we need you. Yo, please MC during my set. Please keep the crowd going. This is how it is." And that's how I started creating personal relationships with everybody, whilst everything is still happening in the industry. But what I also had to do was understand the industry. It's not just about putting out records. There are certain strategies that work for certain people. And for me, I know that the next best strategy is the next collaboration that I'm going to have, which is coming up. It's going to be my first project for 2016. It's actually in the works now. That one single is what's going to separate it, because I've built all the radio platforms. I've built all the PR platforms. I know the features. I won't pay for a feature. I won't do any of that. And now a lot of people know me. So when I come out, it's not like, "Who's this guy?" We're like, "Oh, that's Cap." You know what I mean? And I'm friends with most of these guys now. It's not like there's any beef or anything. Like, we're actually homies, on speed dial. So it's pretty chilled, man.
Dope.
It's pretty chilled.
All right. You were in the States as well.
Yes.
What was up there?
It's amazing, man. I went to Miami to do my artist development with Subu. That's my manager, by the way. We went there, and he was like, "Yo, you haven't been here in a long time. Come here. Your music resonates well." My music is Western based, pretty much. If I'm to put it that way, it's not African sounding.
Yep.
So he's like, "Yo, let's push this hustle over here, because it makes more sense. You blow in the States, you blow everywhere else in the world." That's kind of how the ripple effect works. So yeah, man. And then I went there. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you to the hottest clubs. I'm gonna take you to this, that. We're gonna meet industry people. We're gonna just try and get our head in, and we're gonna understand the industry and build from there." So we did that. Went to Club Live. Went to all these clubs. Amazing experience. I won't lie to you. Miami's amazing. We met a lot of industry people, a lot of producers, engineers, executive producers, managers, went to a couple conferences, got some good advice. And then, yeah, man, that was just my artist development process. So for me to get familiar with it again and then understand how things work over there. Yeah.
Dope. You got any plans for putting stuff out that, as in,
Yeah.
that's fully
my, like, America. Yeah,
Miami,
we do.
whatever.
We actually have a few singles that we're working on. So I'm playing both fields.
Dope.
Yeah.
I saw videos of you that side, though, like performing in the
Yeah.
clubs.
So what happened was KOD, King of Diamonds, had a artist showcase. So they called my manager up and like, "Oh, your artist, is he in town? Yo, tell him to come through. We got Flow Rider's manager. We have all these people here. They just want to see, what new talent is out there. Blah, blah, blah. Come through." And then, yeah, went to perform. It was dope. And the advice I got from that was just keep pushing. Keep pushing. That's what everyone says. Don't stop. Just keep going. Keep going. Because no one's just going to give you the golden ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone says that. Because they need to see you more than once to see how consistent you are. Yeah.
All right. There's a picture you did signing something with David Bergersen. What is that about?
David Bergersen is he's our lawyer, and he's our what do you call it? He's the one that looks for the deals for us.
Big things, man.
And he's the one that he represents. Flow Rider represents a whole lot of huge.
Yeah, we know about him.
You know Bergersen. Yeah,
His retainer is not small. His retainer
you
is
should
not
see his
small.
office view, dog. Nigga. Don't censor that, please. Don't. It's dope. It's dope, yo. Like, he's a very cool guy. Very, very, very cool guy.
All right.
We see.
We see Super doing big things out there.
No, but I mean, from this performance,
Super's
you know
mad.
what? Like, I'm just imagining you're in a club, right? It's not your home ground. It's not people you know. It's not
Yeah.
whatever. And all of a sudden, you're switching up what maybe people are used to listening to or whatever.
Kind of. So what I did was, obviously, I went in there with the Zim flags.
Yeah.
Naturally, I went there with the Zim flags. I had one Zim in my back pocket, and I got in there, and I just told people, "Yo, this is who I am. This is where I'm from. I didn't fly all the way from Africa to F around." That's the first thing I said when I got on stage. I didn't fly all the way from Africa to F around. DJ, play that ish. That's how my performance started.
And
People loved it. They came to me afterwards because there's a bunch of upcoming artists, and they all came up to me right afterwards. Yo, exchanging numbers. They all came up to me. I was so surprised. So surprised.
Nah, I saw that video, man, and I saw like it looked like people. It looked like you were performing in your hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
people were responding to it.
But also the emceeing thing also makes I'm very comfortable on stage now because that's where I live pretty much. I pretty much live on the stage, so I'm very comfortable. I'm not intimidated by anything or anyone.
So you have all your pieces in place, bruh.
Yeah, just ready to drop that bomb like Flex on them. Just ready, dog.
All right, man. You know what we always do, especially whenever we're talking to artists, and especially an artist who's seen so many different sides of the industry, is to try to figure out, specifically for Zim, is just try to figure out what needs to be done. What do we, what is it that Miami has, that South Africa has, that Zim doesn't have, that's holding back hip hop? And if it doesn't have to be hip hop, fine. If it's not hip hop, if it's another genre or whatever, that can blow up, not just here, but regionally, whatever.
On that note, Danny, I think locally, man, people here love dancehall, man, right?
Yeah.
That's that's huge, right? What comes second to dancehall?
Probably
Folk. What do you call it?
No, man.
What genre is it? What genre is that? It's like Afro folk, Zim folk.
No, but that's different. That's not for the young people sort of thrive to it, but not really. No.
Like,
What's second is
what kind of
like,
song is that? Like what? Like
what's second is probably like the urban grooves kind of sound, and that's why you see like Rocky and XQ and whatever still getting booked for huge gigs and whatever.
But urban grooves is basically dead, bro.
I know.
Even like what Sonny's just doing R&B now. But he's doing R&B with an Afro pop tempo, because even his last 3 singles, they all have that same melody, same tempo. It's like a melding of Afro folk, Afro pop, because a lot of people are borrowing, even like when I nat you on them, they're borrowing Nigeria sound, and then
so probably that Afro beats kind of sound.
And there's some
guys,
hip hop,
but see, like based on those stats, right? Based on those stats, is this the best place to be doing hip hop?
But this is what I'm saying.
I know you're saying there's a gap, right? I know you're saying there's a gap to make it happen, right?
Zimbos love hip hop though, just not local.
If I was gonna tell you who I'd put my money on in terms of Zim Hip Hop, I would say Junior Brown. I would personally say that, because just his swag. I think that guy resonates well with the ghetto, with the Sala. I just think he would have it. But people here are not too exposed, so they don't really know that the full package that they require to be this artist that needs to be looked up to, or the guy, the pioneer of all of this type of stuff. Junior Brown, I feel like if Junior Brown was exposed and he traveled out a lot and he realized, how important image is, how important consistency is, how important all these things are, he could be that guy. Because I honestly think you need Shauna, dog. You need a Shauna lyricist in hip hop to make this thing pop. I don't think an English rapper like me is going to make it pop like that. No, I don't think so. Not locally. I honestly don't think so. I think I can only go a certain way, but I can't be that voice of this guy that, unless I blow up overseas. I blow up overseas, and then all of a sudden, obviously I've been repping Zim since I've started this thing, and the next thing you know, oh, that's the guy. But in terms of like building it up from here, like doing what Casper did, that's the way to do it. And I can't be that guy, because I don't resonate well with that majority of that population.
I agree with you. But just as a little almost a devil's advocate kind of view is, most of these guys out in the ghetto, they got Lil Wayne's music, they got Tiger's music, they got Rick Ross's music.
Correct.
They're probably at home thriving to that brand new whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But you see, but you know why? Do you know why? It's because the States dictates a lot of things. That's why I say if I blow up there, then all of a sudden, Zimbabwean artist, Kapital K, whatever. Then I look like I'm the guy who, did it from here, ground up. That's exactly how it works.
In the same way, Zimbabweans love to claim Tinashe, though she can't speak a word.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like,
she can speak a word. She said
she
Nyama.
says her father grew up in a hut in Harare. Where in Harare are there huts? Where?
She didn't say hut in Harare. Get out of here.
I got the interview. It's on YouTube.
She didn't say that when I spoke to her.
Check the name, bro.
Nyama and Sadza. Okay?
Nyama and Sadza.
That makes her Zimbabwean enough for me.
Okay. But anyway, though,
but you guys feel me though, like
saying, besides what you're saying, you're right. And also because Lil Wayne is relevant in his home market, and it allows him to be exportable. The same way Jamaican artists are relevant in their home market, and it allows them to be exportable.
Yeah.
You can't, even Kay will tell you, when you go to a radio station, they'll say where you're from. Zimbabwe. Okay, how big are you in Zimbabwe?
Absolutely.
Before we take notice, how big are you there before we take you in?
Yeah, you're talking from an industry perspective. I'm talking about from the
I'm talking from all
the guy at home. He's not thinking that guy is relevant in the state. He's not thinking that. He's just like, yo,
how much dope music
bangs?
How much dope music have we come across? Even in the streets, can guys come across? And it's from some obscure artist in some other place, but because he's not known there. How many times have you seen an artist blow up, in Africa especially. Let's say you got a South African rapper. He blows up in Angola. Then because he blew up in Angola, the rest of the continent is taking over from him. When has that ever happened?
Yeah.
When do guys blow up outside of their home countries and the whole continent takes notice? It never happens that way. It's homegrown first, then you explode.
Yes, I agree with you. But I'm talking about, look, the average guy is not thinking, where is he from? Where did he blow up? Is he relevant in New Orleans where
They
he
might
came
not be
from?
thinking that, but they take the cues because nowadays, whatever someone hears about someone, what's the first thing they do? They go to Google. Even kids in the
You and I, they don't.
kids in the ghetto have data bundles.
Maybe
That's not
today,
condescending.
but 3 years ago they didn't, and they were still listening to Lil Wayne, and they were still listening to Drake, and what.
Because what was radio playing?
Oh yeah,
but
guys,
that's the point I'm getting to.
I was about to just to add on to that. In the SA industry, okay, I live in Cape Town specific, right? Cape Town, when it comes to music, it's second to Joburg, right? Obviously, in terms of how people capture music, how people receive music. If it's not on radio, it's not on TV. Forget it. They don't give a crap. Simple. If it's not on radio, it's not on TV. They don't care. And when I say TV, I don't mean Channel O. I mean MTV Base, Trace, and I mean radio. I mean Metro FM, 5FM, YFM. If it's not there, they're not. They don't vibe with you. Which is also very important here. We don't have a system like Phil. The only way it's going to work is if someone blows up internationally and comes back and actually sets up a foundation, like it really means it. Like if Buffalo Soldier was that guy who just decided to rep Zim with his life when he first started, and did something, and then came back and created a structure, he could be.
I was going to give you two examples, Phil. Buff, to a certain extent, maybe he didn't overly blow up, but he blew up to a certain extent in SA. Another example is Roberto with that Amarula track. Roberto wasn't that. I mean, he was a Zambian artist, but it's because of the international scope of that track that people are actually noticing him. But anyway, I get what you're saying.
I could argue about Roberto because I was just there. And I can pull out facts.
Why are we arguing? Who's arguing?
Roberto is a totally different anomaly because Roberto actually had a relevance in that song blew up in Zambia. But let's also not forget Zambia. I don't know how they do it, but Zambia has actually found a way. Their industry is not as advanced as anywhere else in Africa. In fact, it's pretty backward.
It's worse than ours?
Hey, dude, I'm not even throwing shots. The biggest radio station in Zambia is as big as the studio.
Yeah, I've been to it.
Phoenix.
And
Phoenix
LSK.
FM.
Yeah. It's
That's
an LSK.
the biggest station. And we were like, dude, are you guys sure this is the biggest station? We were like, no, this is the biggest station. This is definitely the biggest station.
Yeah.
And within that, you got artists like Mampi. You got artists like Zone Fam, the one in Channel Lowood.
Yeah.
Zone Fam beat out AKA and Zeus.
But you know, on that note, do you know why AKA and those guys can't win? This is not Africa. Is not an American sort of sounding continent. So when AKA is going against Nigerians, going against Angolans, against Africans, you can't win, dog. You can't win because people here want to dance. Africans just want to dance. They want to move to that Afro pop. Afro pop runs this thing. So you can only be as good, but you can get there, but you can't take the gold. You can't take unless it's best hip hop or whatever or something like that. You get what I mean? But just feeding off that point. Yeah.
Even to back up your point, just look at who's a better rapper, MI or Ice Prince?
MI by far.
Who's the student? Who's the student? Who's the teacher? MI's the teacher, right?
Definitely.
But who's bigger?
Yeah, Ice Prince, standard.
And why? Because he's got the melodies, he's got the simple hooks. Those don't want to listen to lyricism.
Yeah.
Those want to spend hours on Read Genius. Oh, that's what he meant.
Absolutely. Nowadays, it's not about that, to be honest.
But this is the point I was getting to that you're saying. Yes, the relevance in your home territory and all that is important. But there's another angle to it as well, and this is why you get some of these anomalies. The other angle being media exposure. If we were to grab some random song from somewhere, which is actually quite dope and quite catchy and whatever, and it's not Zimbabwean, people don't know who it is, but it's all over ZBC, it's all over all the radio stations.
That's enough.
There's some newspaper articles about it. Eventually, it's going to become a hit here.
There's a theory. What's the name of that theory, Phil? Where if something is just repeated over and over, like you see it over and over, you hear it over and over a period of time, it becomes part of you, and then.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a marketing thing, like when you hate a song in the beginning, but after like 3 months, you're like, oh, Taylor Swift ain't that bad.
The way radio stations work in the States.
Don't say anything bad about Taylor Swift.
The way radio stations work, dude, like literally when I was driving around in Miami, dog, they literally play the same songs over and over and over and over again. Yeah. It's annoying. Like, it's really annoying. Over and over. Like maybe 6 songs. 6 hot songs, and they just play over and over and over because money talks there. So radio budgets are serious.
Yeah,
very serious.
So as much as I agree with you guys about this whole reaching the right people, etc., with your music, making sure you're big wherever and blowing up, blah blah blah. Bruh, at some point there's going to be that one song that every DJ feels he needs to play, that every club DJ is going to feel like that needs to be playing, every radio DJ is going to play. That's going to be all over ZBC.
But you're discussing an exception, not the norm. There'll always be an anomaly.
Now,
Always.
here's the thing. I feel like when those two combine, the media overexposure as well as the fact that people relate to that person or whatever, that's when you're going to have a huge hit. And it's not just the one or the other. So you will have one that becomes kind of a hit because, in the hood and whatever, like Gusheshe and whatever, that wasn't on radio. That wasn't on radio. That was him performing it in the streets and people spreading it among themselves and whatever.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you have situations where because a song is played so much, fam, ain't no one knows in Zimbabwe, no one knows who Roberto is. You know what I mean? But it's played on every radio station, it's played in every club, at every party, whatever. People by now, that's a song that they scream when they hear. Fam, I was in Gweru the other day. They played that song twice in the same club. Twice. And I was like, this guy's from Zambia, bruh. He's not even Zimbabwean. It's cool.
Yeah. But you know something as well? Fam, it's the artists as well, man. I think the artists are also to blame because we're not pushing songs or taking them to radio or taking them to TV the way we're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
We're not like I don't know, does Zim have a sound?
No. Well,
does Zim Hip Hop does Zim Hip Hop have a sound?
Zim Hip Hop doesn't have a sound.
It doesn't have a sound.
There was a time. It's that wave.
Yeah.
So wait, what is the Zim Hip Hop? Can you give me a song, an example of where it's going?
Okay.
The sound is, I realize Zim Hip Hop in 2015 is dead. Let's not lie to each other.
There's no Zim Hip Hop in
2013, 2014, that's when there was a little bit of a flick of hope. That young Nash, the young Nash sound.
A lot of Begotten Sons influence as well.
Is this English? Or was it?
It was mixed.
It was mixed.
But a lot of knack rap as well, yeah.
But guys, you also have to understand, like, quality is also something that's very important. Like, these music videos have to be crisp. Like, all of these things have to be crisp. That's why it's good for these guys to travel and understand the industry abroad, because you have to go to South Africa to get your music on TV. That's just how it works, right? So, Winky D, Vibes Cartel, right? Winky D is very popular, right?
Yeah.
It's dancehall, right? But his music videos don't say that. So if he wants to take a music video to bass, they're going to turn it down. Even though he's popular, they will turn it down because it doesn't fit the criteria. But if he just decided to be so serious to hire whoever studio space to come and shoot his music video and get something really solid done, and they put that on bass, best believe all eyes would be on Zim.
Would they play it though?
They would play it. They would play it because, like Phil said, they do their research. They find out who is who. And he gets booked for gigs in South Africa.
Dude, you forget last year Tribe One Festival, who was opening up for Nicki Minaj? Winky D.
People, they see that, dog. And if he did that and he shot a music video and did that and took it to whatever, they would, dog, that's an in. But they don't think
Winky D
like
only has one respectable video in his catalog. And he won an award for it, and then he didn't follow up on that.
Which one?
That item that God did. That what was that video again called?
Oh, Vashakavu or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it was never a hit though.
That was his best video in terms of visual offering. That's the best thing he's put together.
Like Stunner's my brother. I love Stunner, man. We actually got a track coming out together.
Another one.
Another really dope one. Like
Those are the Cash Rockets.
Yeah, shout out to Taswita Kish. Taswita Kish. Shout out to Stunner. Hey, that gets me all the time, dog.
Taswita Kish, Rick. Taswita Kish.
So we have
Stunner's though. He's such a character.
He's a cool dude, bro. I just think he needs to take his stuff to mainstream, take it to MTV Base and all these things, so that you give us that look. That's what I'm planning to do. That's exactly what I'm planning to do.
I was just looking at your videos that you put up.
Yes,
the one you did with Stunner is one of the ones that has the higher number of views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Among most.
No, I mean, I credit those views mostly to Stunner, because he's got a very huge Zim following.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, we all play a part in that, but I credit most of it to him because he's got that great Zim following, dog, and incorporating the Shana with the English, you know? Yeah.
We need to get Stan and Mudiwa on a podcast, man. Just yeah, okay, no, we really don't need to do that.
So wait, does that make, I just want to ask you, does that make it okay if I blow up in the States and then, yeah, I'm repping Zim and then whatever? What makes it okay? Does that change anything here?
No, it sounds like a great idea. It really does. Mm-hmm. But it is so unlikely for someone not from the States doing States type raps to blow up there. Fam, you know what I mean? They've probably literally got millions of rappers in the States.
No, I witnessed that firsthand, but here's the thing. Money talks there. That's why I had to understand the industry. It doesn't matter where you're from. What it's all about is having that one hot single and having that money to back it. That's all it takes in the States. Yeah. That's all it takes.
Well, if Stavo could blow up in SA, then
that's all it takes.
Anything is possible.
Dog, anything is possible. All it takes, dog, there are a lot of dope rappers, there are a lot of whack rappers.
Yes.
And a lot of whack rappers blowing up because they get their marketing push.
Nigga, Ninja, if you got money and you got a dope hot song, that's enough. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Doesn't matter if you're from Africa or whatever. It doesn't really matter. No matter.
All right, man. Well, let's see how it works, man. Let's see how it works. Yeah. The way you describe it, I think right now is probably the more likely way for it to happen. I would have said SA as opposed to States.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As in, because you've already got that, and I mean, you're Zimbabwean, but you've already got that kind of base.
So that makes it all right. That makes it all right. Like just blowing up in SA and then
and the way the market works, if you do a big collab with a big SA artist and he gets on TV, he's ours.
I hope Kelvin does something with his Casper collaboration, man. I mean,
dude, that's gone stale.
He should have done, I don't know what he should have done, but he should have done something then.
He should have gone stale.
It had a bit of.
If I was him, I would have caught the first thing smoking to Joburg. Dude, I don't care. We're shooting this video on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm following you around. We're shooting it in the car, wherever. We're just getting these visuals out. Mm-hmm. Because YouTube has power.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was, like even there was a time when following him was a problem because he retweeted everything every time anyone added him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like he kept on. The dream that was sold to me was that there were a lot of dudes in South Africa who were sort of discovering him. Like, damn, okay, who's this dude who did a song with Casper?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's actually dope. It's a dope joint.
He didn't follow up on it.
Dude, you gotta be quick. You literally got 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks at most for people's attention span to still be on you. Because they're like, oh, that kid that did a song with Casper. Alright, he's dope. Because next week, best believe there's some other kid who's already working on something. Nati's dropping his single. KO's dropping his single. Kid X is dropping his single. Dude, by the time you finally get it done, they're like, who?
Yeah.
What? Nah.
Word.
Shame. All right, no, it's no problem. We'll just have to hook him up with someone else. We'll figure out something to do. All right. So you got an EP out?
Yes. Released it on the 9th?
Yeah.
Just
3
weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
As he glances at his gold watch to confirm the date.
Alright, man. It's called 4.
Yes.
IV, man.
Why is it called IV?
Intellectual verses. No, I'm joking. It's called 4. It's called 4 because
Beyonce?
Nah. Someone told me about Beyonce and 4. Who said that? Oh, it was Star. Hello, Star. Star's in the building, y'all.
I remind everyone that is a female voice. A female voice.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Kadian.
Yes. She does. If you don't know who Star is, she's quite big in the street because she does all the ad libs for Young Jeezy songs.
That's right.
Daniel.
So am I an artist too? Am I also an artist? Can I also say that I'm an artist? Am I an artist?
Yeah, that makes
You know
sense.
what? Yeah, so Dan,
Thank
have you queued up the songs? Because what we wanted to do was like a live
You
review.
will do a live review of this. First of all, I want to know why you named it 4.
All right, I named it 4 because there are 4 really dope songs I recorded in Miami. And it's for the people, for the fans, for the love,
Right.
for the money.
So yeah, we're gonna play through, listen to the song, then you're gonna give us a little backstory.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that the listeners get an in-depth analysis.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Alright, cool, gotcha.
While I load it up, excuse me, my planning was poor. Just tell us a little bit about the
Snowman.
Tell me about the creative process behind putting together this EP.
So to put it, in putting together this EP, Dan, got to Miami. Obviously, my content changed based on my environment, and I started talking about things that I witnessed there, things that how I felt, things that I went through, things that are on my mind, and we Zimbabwean producers on the EP. So Zimbabwean producers on there. It was engineered by a guy named Pay Attention. I recorded the whole thing at Circle House Studios. Circle House Studios is a very famous recording studio in Miami.
So DJ Mukarad does some of his stuff as well.
Yeah, DJ Mukarad is very well known there. He even has his own parking there.
What?
Yeah.
It's got parking.
Yeah.
I changed a lot.
Yeah, so it's dope, man. I mean, just being around there, because what's crazy is the way the studio is set up. It's a mansion with 4 studio A, B, C, D. Then you have a communal swimming pool because obviously artists take breaks.
And they need a communal swimming pool.
They need somewhere to chill.
Yeah, you know.
So you bump into these guys, yo. You bump into all these guys. Pitbull was next door recording, came out. Like it's like what? You know what I mean? And it's pretty cool. And,
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, man. Just being in that atmosphere, and even just the studio energy there is so different from anything I've ever experienced in my life. Like you actually feel like making hits when you walk into there, because it's Circle House Studios, man.
Nice. Oh, so that's where you recorded it?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, my man. So let's check it out. The first one is track number 1. I think it's named Overtime.
Yes. It takes a while to get into it because the beat is very nice, but you can play it.
The beat is very nice. Okay, let's just take a listen to it. Kapital K, Overtime, produced by Nyasha Mek. Here we go. Let's see.
call me God, yes, she call me God. All of these rappers are sweet, put them in liquid and watch all these sugars dissolve. I have evolved, I go so hard, never soft. I go so hard, never soft. I am LeBron, I am the one that got scientists wondering where is he from. We in Miami, space boy, this is the family. Sisters and aunties and grannies, keep on your panties. Fellas, you babysit bottles, you should apply for a nanny. I'm packing punches like Manny, working so hard, I might just take a vacation. Shout out my Zos and my Haitians, music is my occupation, my fam is my sole obligation, you know. Well, you know that I'm all about that paper, can't give a real fuck about no hater. Man, you know I turn up all outrageous, you know I show up. Cause you know that I go hard all day. Bad girls, they call away, I'm getting mine, I'm paid. Man, I put that overtime, you know it. All the bad girls know it, yeah. All the real niggas show it, yeah. Fake friends try cloning, man, I put that overtime, you know it.
I man, it's dope. Overtime. Nyasha Mek from Canada.
Yes, he's Zimbabwean, but he's based in Canada.
Canada. All
yeah.
Right. Cool. Right. I noticed recently you've been playing with that auto tune.
Yes. So I can actually sing, man.
Oh yeah, word.
I can actually sing, ish.
Everyone can sing.
But can you sing well is the question.
Ish. I'm quite alright, guys. I'm gonna shock you guys with some singles that are gonna drop.
Alright.
Isn't that right? Tell him, Star.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Star. I'm just messing with you.
Dad, why are you such a douche? Like, really?
No.
You know, like,
I think douche to you. Like, how do you guys work together on this show? Like, I feel like he must be.
The thing is, I punch him, so he knows. I keep him in check.
So that's what I need to do.
Yeah, just throw a few punches here and there. Just bam.
Promise?
He can actually sing. He can sing.
Oh, word?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So basically, tell us about what direction you're going with this track. Why was this the opening track of the EP?
I really like the beat. The beat caught me, and the beat had this real good, feel good sort of element to it. And so I just pretty much wrote about everything, like nightlife and just me arriving in Miami and all the things that I see. You know, like Zos and Haitians, they're there in
Zo Pound.
They're there in millions, by the way.
Sabase.
And they're good affiliates. They are people that you want to affiliate yourselves with because they
in case things go south.
Yeah, they run quite a lot of stuff over there. I just got acquainted with a lot of good people, and just letting people know that I'm now in Miami. Space Boy, that's how we moving it, and it's that's how we living.
I like the joint.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell them grannies keep your panties on. Do you hear that, Dan? It's important. All right, load up track 2. Let's go.
Track 2. This one's called Doe, featuring J Sim.
Yeah,
produced by
J Sim, another Zimbabwean producer based in UK.
Okay, let's check it out.
Hey, Zimbabweans everywhere, man.
I've been busy on these roads. Hey, yeah. I just did a couple shows. Hey, yeah. I've been busy on these roads, yeah. I just did a couple shows, yeah. You used to hate and now you know. I'm just trying to make that dough.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make that dough.
Hey, yo, what up, J-Sim?
I'm just trying to make that dough.
And shout out to everybody getting their money up, too.
Make that dough.
Cap City. Yo, look, more money, more problems. More women, more condoms. That's how I really go. Graduated out of college. She was getting that knowledge. Sick with the dome. Been on the road for the longest. Told my mama that I promise that I'ma bring it home. Coming home with a yellow bone chick, and she look like Pocahontas. And so we get it on. Close friends turning enemies. Bad girls are the remedy. Good girls last long, but it's something about a bad girl's energy that makes a brother lose his memory. Shit. Thought of a broke nigga. Say what? I don't wanna be a broke nigga. Shit. She don't wanna be a broke hoe either. That's why she's selling me stuff, not hope nigga.
Yeah.
I thought I told you, nigga.
I quite like it.
Yeah.
It's
dope.
I think. This is probably the one that's going to be getting a lot of play in my.
Serious?
Yeah. Well, okay, I've just heard the 2. I don't know.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, word? Okay, cool.
Serious.
We'll see. Okay, cool.
So wait, with this studio, the moment you turn the mics up, the external audio stops grafting.
Yes, it's so that you don't have feedback. No, it's good stuff. You can't be, otherwise it's the feedback into the mic, and unless we all had headphones, then But as you know, we can't afford
Budget
such
cut,
things. Budget cuts. Yeah. Right. Cool. So clearly, the song is about.
It's about
baking,
people. It's about people making money.
About making pies.
Baking pies.
So
Flick of the wrist.
It doesn't say anything about money. What is it?
No, the song's about. When I was in Miami, I realized that how money is important to Americans.
Are you a big fan of flour? Is that what
flour?
You mean?
Yeah.
Self-raising.
Yeah, self-raising. It has to be self-raising. It must be self-raising. Self-made. Yeah. So yeah, man. I just analyze how money is such a strong thing to people, and especially like the strippers and.
But what does money got to do with dough, though?
Densha, the joke is long since flopped.
It really has.
You know me, I run with it. You know what I mean?
You really are just beating a dead horse.
Jinx.
Sorry, go ahead. Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, man, it's just looking at the different elements regarding making money, when you actually have money, spending money, lending money, all those things, and how it affects different types of people. Yeah,
it's a life we dream about much,
Yeah.
It's tough out here.
But yeah, I like it. Definitely that club feel. See that
serious?
that
For real?
90 BP,
Can that play in the club? Y'all think that can play in the club?
Not in Zim.
Not like in a turn up, but
even
like early or like late. You know what I mean?
But dude, like you know pops up in the club as long as it's in that 90 to 110 BPM range.
I feel like it's slow.
Yeah, this is not
dope.
90 to me.
Like you were saying, I think, did you say to the end of the night? Towards the end of the night?
Like
late in the night. Now everyone is turned. Everyone's not. I'm just trying to make that. You need to play in the club.
You know how at like 3 a.m. you could whisper anything in a girl's ear and it just sounds dope.
Even like now, dude. Like now, what's blowing up overseas? Weekend's album. That's slow tempo. I've heard it in the club.
Correct.
All that Future stuff. That Future and Drake mix up. They dropped last night.
They dropped last night.
Slow
Yeah. How is it though?
I heard a few. I'm just
okay.
Yeah,
it's alright.
I need to psych myself up to listen to it.
But yeah, I think those steroids Drake is taking, then they man them up a little.
Toughening up.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
No, he's still crying on his tracks, bruh. Okay. Anyway, this is the one we know, though. I mean, because this one's been out. Hold your head.
I think we
Sororo.
We can fast forward Batam Sororo.
Hey.
But then no. Go ahead.
I'm gonna play it.
Play it.
Look, I got a girl on the low. You know we back on the low. Man, we get so elevated whenever we wanna smoke. Man, I got liquor on liquor. I got haters on haters. That you're talking, we party like we in Vegas, you know. That new whip when I flash out, make you hold your head. My new chick with her out, make you hold your head. We hit the club and throw cash out and make you hold your head. Her hair so good I done passed out, baby hold your head. That new whip when I flash out, make you hold your head. My new chick with her out, make you hold your head. We hit the club and throw cash out and make you hold your head. Alright. Her hair so good I done passed out, baby hold your head. Who you know fresher than me? Who you know better than me? Multiple choice? Nah, I skip all the options and baby get straight to the D. Shout out to Z, shout out the rest of my team and then they came in with me. If I'm not around, don't worry cause
But I'm Sororo.
This guy's really is getting hyped to his own song.
Yes, and big shout out to Phil for playing it yesterday.
Yeah, DJ Fizz out in the club, you know, for an audience of 5.
Yeah, man.
Guys,
All those people.
can you see what you guys have done to me? You guys got me on 3 listeners and 5 people in the crowd. I'm on 8 right now, yo. In 2 days. Damn, yo.
No, it's not really 8 because there's like overlap.
Okay,
so it's like
there's
6.
overlap. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, like I saw that item you did with Fat Joe.
Yes.
Anyway, does Fat Joe just do like those 1-minute items, or does he have a TV show or something bigger planned?
I wish I actually knew. I think he has a TV show planned, but I think it was an idea that they were doing with Kia. Just for him to drive around and, you know, have people in it. I haven't even watched the full episode of myself yet. I just remember doing it.
All right.
You know what I mean?
It's very similar to, you know, if you watch that, what Seinfeld does.
Yeah, Seinfeld used to do that. He used to take people
Riding people coffee.
Yes, yes. Seinfeld does that too. Yeah, it's a dope concept.
Yeah. We should do it, yeah.
It's a really dope concept.
Combi, riding in combis with 2 Broke Twimbos. Just holler at like these celebrities, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, Bonang, you're in town? Alright, so we got a concept for you.
You know, Bonang is squashed up with something weird from Johannesburg.
Fucking eating
Oh, rice chicken.
Rice chicken in the
But you know, the funny thing, Hovey actually sounds like Bonang, so they got that same voice. It's like, I can't believe I came here.
No, but they actually do sound alike. Yeah,
you know Bonang got a very dope voice. You know, like
I told you, girl, it's sexy. I'm making fun of it, but it's actually sexy.
Saying I have a dope voice.
I'll say it directly. I think Young Jeezy has dope.
Wow.
Sorry.
But I mean, you know, like this is not high school.
I enjoy it.
You know, Dan is the one that likes insulting girls. I'm a gentleman.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
A gentleman.
Yo, are we gonna have a video for this joint?
Yo, the way I felt now, I had an epiphany, man, an epiphany, yo. I think I might just do the video, yo.
Alright. So the last joint on this EP.
Yes. I think I had an epiphany, guys.
Good Over Here.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Dutch.
Good. Yeah, I like that video.
Right.
I like that video.
Let's check it out. Here we go.
Yeah. Thank God it's Friday, right? Friday in Cap City. Yo, we turned up and it's Friday. Top down on that highway. Who would've known that a nigga so fresh came straight out of Zimbabwe? Tonight we doing it my way. So hating ass niggas play hideaway. And pretty girls, if you'd like to stay, come to the VIP and say hi. K, my team good, we all getting money. Cloudy skies are now getting sunny. I remember when chicks never looked at us twice. Now it's nice knowing every night we getting lucky. Oh Lord, please forgive me, I'm still young. You see, I just got paid and I need to get laid. I'm trying to meet a bad chick with a killer tongue. Then take it to the telly, after that, hit the hot tub. Tell Dutch that we got one. Let the wind blow through, take it off if you want, hun. Fully enjoy the benefits of shotgun. Red cups in the air, celebration. Top floor, top class education. Good drink, good smoke, elevation. Real life, it's no animation. We good. Over here, we just came to party. We got bitches in the lobby and they all got hella money, so we good. Over here, ain't nothing over there. Put your hands in the air. Wave around like you just don't care, cause you know we go hard all night. Got no worries, we alright. We go hard all night. Got no worries, we alright. We go hard all night.
Right. Yes. I remember this song.
Tell me that story.
No. It's been killing me because I haven't listened to your EP yet.
Okay.
Like I've kept it here, and I wanted it to be a fresh experience.
Okay.
When we
Yeah.
sit with you, you see.
Yeah.
But I've heard this song. I heard it. Someone played it for me. You know the whole it's my turn with the aux chord, man.
Yes.
One of those things.
Thanks for playing my
That
song.
was dope.
Man.
It was dope. I was
Thank
like,
you.
I know this guy.
Thank
This
you.
Captain. I just assumed it was one of your old songs. Or
Yeah.
something. But I
It's
had
one of it's my favorite jam on the tape, man.
same. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dope video as well. Dope video.
Thanks,
as well.
dog. Thanks, dog.
Get it exclusively on African Hip Hop Blog. Yes.
Because I had to get that drop in there. All right, man.
Standard. Cross promotion, Dara. Cross promotion.
So, yo, if y'all want this EP, go and head over to kapitalkmusic.com. He's got a very
Correct.
convoluted process that involves putting your email address and then getting a confirmation and then opening your email and then clicking on the
It
confirmation.
goes straight into your inbox, man. Go straight into your inbox. But I gave people the option. I gave them the option to either tweet, share, or put their email in.
Oh, okay. I
Get
didn't
it.
see the option. I would have tweeted. Because
You can just tweet. Yeah.
But yeah, it's dope. Get this, man, and help us in our quest to make him blow up in various places.
Yes.
Because we're going to ride your fame, man.
Yes, man. This is the family, bro. This is the family. This is the family, dog.
Man, as long as it works. What we got planned for the near future, though?
For the near future, just a dope single. I'm releasing a single with A1 Wolf. I know a lot of people here don't know who he is, but he's a prominent artist.
That dude blew up and got a $2.5 million Celsi endorsement of one single.
Correct. And me and him are very tight buddies. It's actually, we met at very...
Oh, yeah, he's Cape Town. Yeah.
No, he's Durban.
Oh, yeah.
But he came to Cape Town for a show. The club booked him for a show, and we got him, we showed him around the city, showed him lifestyle.
Yeah.
And he's such a cool dude. Then the next day, we're in the club. After this performance, I said to him, listen, don't be afraid if people here don't react to you, because people here only really react to the most super commercial stuff. Yeah. So just do your performance. I know you're going to kill it. He killed it. Then the next, the hospitality was amazing. Then he's like, yo, we're going to Durban tomorrow. We literally went to Durban. We turned up. Then we just became best buddies then. Then we just recorded a cut together. So
yeah, I like his joint though.
Pretty fresh.
I know we hooked up a week ago.
He's a cool dude, guys. He's very humble, yo. Very humble.
Yeah, I like what he's doing and what WTF are doing. I like what those kids are doing right now.
That trap ish that they're bringing out now too. They got some dope. They played me some dope records that they're releasing soon. Man, some dope stuff coming out. Yeah.
Man, this is exciting, man. It's just so exciting. Well, look, I think we've got an in-depth understanding of you right now.
Yes.
I thought I would just mention who's the producer you worked with a lot on? I think before Tossum. I'm gonna struggle to remember his name.
It's not Dutch.
J
Mac.
J Mac. Yes.
J Mac is a very cool dude. He's actually very mad at me. He wasn't on this EP. But he's a cool dude. He worked on the track that I did called I Know.
Yes.
Yeah, which is probably one of my favorite songs on Tossum.
I think that was one of my favorite songs of yours as well.
Yeah.
And one that I sort of tried to push a lot to radio, but everyone was just kind of like, hey, hi.
Listen,
Yeah, that's cool.
People just like what they see on TV. The commercial stuff, man. But I think I Know was my favorite. Definitely my favorite. Because that was my emotional breakthrough. I talk about a lot in such a short space of time. You know? Yeah. But he's cool. I'm actually working with him soon on some other stuff. I just got to make sure I get the single right and choosing the right artist for the single. So I got one with A1 Wolf, which would be a dope summer record, but I want one which is more
which is the one, your flagship single.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Hi, man, you just hit us up, when you have it ready, and then we'll also listen to it and critic.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Standard.
So, Phil, anything else you want to bring up? I mean,
Phil's very wise in this music industry, huh?
What? Where?
I like Phil's opinions, though.
Okay.
He does some very good research.
He doesn't respect me, this guy. He doesn't understand. I'm in the streets all day, every day.
Not even a little bit of
He does
respect.
though. I actually read your blog. It's good. It's good.
What's his blog called?
African Hip Hop.
Okay.
Boom!
In your face, Dan!
You just Google that real quick.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I'm out here.
Are you wearing an African hip hop blog shirt? Oh, okay.
I think it's coming from you.
Sorry.
No, don't worry. Do you know what?
Hey.
She's gonna get one. I think I got her size at home because she supports us. She's getting a shirt.
There you go.
Unlike you, Dan.
What do you mean?
Judas.
Are you gonna use one of the stickers or?
Oh my goodness.
Every time you have to
anyway.
wash it, you have to.
Oh my goodness.
Just take it off, wash it, and put it back on. Alright, man. Yo, thanks for sitting down with us.
Thanks for having me, man.
Two Broke Twimbos exclusive. Kapital K. Look out for the name because he's actually one of my favorite Zim rappers as well. So,
yeah. So, by the way, what are we playing out? Because we already played out. I think Hold Your Head.
Maxed me out. Yeah.
Hold Your Head. We played on another episode. I remember that.
Yes.
So obviously, maybe Good Over Here.
Yeah.
So we play our Good Over Here.
It's never a bad idea.
Cool.
Let's do it. So, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, iTunes. Guys, please rate and review on iTunes. We need those reviews. Oh, guys, we're putting putting up a bucket load of videos. Like we've put up Electric Arena review, Electric District review, the Ant-Man movie review, a couple of skits. We're gonna definitely have some Shoko stuff out when this drops. What else have we put up, Dan? We've put out a lot of videos.
Yeah,
you know the stuff we did in Durban, the stuff. The Burrito interview is going to be up by now. So Burrito.
If you haven't seen it already, there's also the ones that really put us on the map with the Davido concert review and the Tony Braxton and the Babyface review.
I got the weirdest, like random people. Like, was that you? That was a funny review. It was very funny. Some old woman that knows my mother.
Wow.
I didn't know if that was you. Was that you?
Wow,
Do you now understand why I feel I'm always trying to keep you in line with these interviews, man? Because our parents will also see us one day.
Can you see this? Can you guys see this?
That's it.
Anyway, on that note, we appreciate your support and we'll catch up with you later.
We out.
We broke.
Yeah. Thank God it's Friday, right? Friday in Cap City. Yo, we turned up and it's Friday. Top down on that highway. Who would've known that it been so fresh? Came straight out of Zimbabwe. Tonight we doing it my way. So hating to play hideaway. And pretty girls, if you'd like to stay, come to the VIP and say hi to K. My team good, we all getting money. Cloudy skies are now getting sunny. I remember when chicks never looked at us twice. Now it's nice knowing every night we getting lucky. Oh Lord, please forgive me. I'm still young. You see, I just got paid and I need to get laid. I'm trying to meet a bad shit with a killer tongue. Then take it to the telly. After that, hit the hot tub. Tell Dutch that we got one. Let the wind blow through. Take it off if you want, hun. Fully enjoy the benefits of shotgun. Red cups in the air, celebration. Top floor, top class education. Good drink, good smoke, elevation. Real life, this shit, no animation. We good. Oh yeah. We just came to party. We got this shit in the lobby and they all got hella money, so we good. Over here, ain't nothing over there. Put your hands in the air. Wave around like you just don't care, cause you know we go hard. All night, got no worries, we alright. We go hard. All night, got no worries, we alright. We go hard. All night, got no worries, we alright. We go hard. All night, got no worries, we alright. I said look around. Yeah, I see you looking down, cause I made it from the ground. From the ground to the clouds. Now you looking at me like how? Levitating my city. Yeah, I do it for my town. They the ones that really count. Don't even fucking fall back. Like a push to a chest. Tell the waiter we gon' need more rounds. Made it onto a plane. Graduated from the train. Two-stepping in the rain. Now it's first class seats. And we sipping champagne. Flying straight over the Mediterranean. Baby, let's get naughty. Two-piece on that body. I can take you to a level, baby, you just say the word. Let me turn it to a verb and give you all that you deserve. You heard? Take it to the telly, 5-star in a nice car. Numbers don't lie, girl, I got the high score. Sip, order more if you'd like more. And thank God for walking us through the right door. Blue cups in the air, celebration. Top floor, presidential reservations. Good drink, good smoke, elevation. Real life ish, no animation. We good. Oh yeah. We just came to party. We got this shit in the lobby and they all got hella money, so we good. Over here, ain't nothing over there. Put your hands in the air. Wave around like you just don't care, cause you know we